Hi, my name is Palki. Welcome to my home. So this is the entry area of my house. As soon as you enter, you see this wall. This wall is very special for me because these are all my lovely family members, and we always wanted to do this black and white wall at home. It took us a bit of time. Me and my husband, we actually sat down, we printed these photos, we did the cutouts and made the frames ourselves. So this is all the more special. And if you come towards this side, this is the console at my entryway. Again, this is something that we kind of sourced from Amar Colony Market in Delhi. We actually went there and sat with the carpenter. We gave him our ideas, we selected the knobs. I'm very fond of this curvy shape, so I wanted to incorporate that, and I love the outcome. I love how this grey color goes well with the shiplap wall. I'm also very fond of this mirror, which coincidentally I first spotted on Little Black Book Delhi only. We got this from Sundarnagar market, and I love how this bone inlay looks so good with the shiplap at the back. So me and my husband, we love to travel a lot. We go to Europe very often, and a lot of my home is inspired by all the different countries that we've been to. While we're traveling, I also like to pick up a lot of decor items. This one, for instance, I picked it up from a Christmas market in Germany, and I think it's super cute when you light up all these candles. It's even better when the sun goes down. Now let me take you to my main living area. So this is where we spend most of our time. This is my lounge like sometimes we lay here, we chat here. So in my house, it's just me and my husband. So that's why it's a very tiny, cute house. And this is like a favorite area where we like to sit and chat, where we have our lunch, dinner, breakfast. And if you see this, I especially got these coffee tables made. A lot of the furniture that you see here is actually custom made, because when I was going out to the markets to source pieces of furniture, I did not find things that were the kind of aesthetic that I was looking for. So we ended up calling a carpenter to our place. We put him in the basement, we sat down with him, and that's how we created most of these pieces. I love curves, I love scallops. So you can see this, that's why this is like a two-piece curvy table. I can move it, I can use it separately, or I can use it together. So this is one of my favorite spaces in the house, is this floor-to-ceiling bookshelf. As a little girl, I've read a lot of books. I was a big Enid Blyton fan. I used to watch all these English shows, and one thing that stood out for me was these floor-to-ceiling bookshelves. So when I renovated this house, this was my pet project, and I love how this has turned out. I really like the sage green color here. We actually experimented with another color before. It was a blue. It did not go well with the rest of the home, so we ended up repainting it as sage green. I love candles a lot, so I keep buying from different places. So you can see I have many little candles, different shapes, all placed. The other thing that I would like to talk about is, once I made this shelf, we knew that we would put our TV here, but I wanted aesthetic TV. I didn't want the aesthetics of the shelf to be compromised, and at that time I'd heard of this frame TV. It didn't take me very long. Literally I knew I wanted this. So if you see, this looks like a painting, but it's actually a TV. But when it's on pause, you can pick any painting. And because there's a wooden frame here, it gives an illusion of a painting. So overall, it looks very seamless. Now I would like you to come to this side of my living room. So this is the normal thing to do would have been to put a dining table here. But since it's just the two of us, I did not think we would need a big dining table. Instead of a dining table, I decided to put another sofa here. Again, this sofa is also like a dream project of mine. I wanted a boucle, white, very soft, cushy sofa, something to lounge upon. And again, this is custom made, and I love how the whole outcome is and looks great against this grey paneling that we've got done. So, and if you come over to this side. This is our little breakfast table come working table. On Sundays and weekends, we like to spend our time here and have our coffee, sandwiches here, and basically overlooks a great view outside. So that's how the placement is, so that we can always enjoy the view outside as well. So another pet project of mine in this house was this fireplace. I understand that we live in Delhi and it's like hot 8 months of the year, but I really wanted a mock fireplace. The other option was to have a console. So my idea was, let's have a fireplace which I will use as a console. So that's how this whole thing came about. This is again custom made. We gave the design to the carpenter, we picked out the colors, and that's how we made this. I really like how this serves as a great place for me to display my candles, to display my different wares that I buy, my vases, etc. And if you see over there, again you can see my collection of books. These are all very old vintage, like 40-year-old, 50-year-old books that I got from my Bua back home. If you go a little up, this is actually one of my favorite paintings. This is by a Swedish artist called Sofia Lind. I actually got it, my friend was traveling, so I asked her to get it for me. I think this again provides a perfect backdrop to the shiplap at the background and the fireplace. I love how it kind of turns out. It makes me feel like I'm always on a holiday, even though, I mean, we have everyday lives, we go to office, etc. But when I come back, I feel like I'm on a vacation just because of this fireplace right here. I'm going to take you to my master bedroom now. So if you can come along. This is a 2-bedroom flat, and this is our master bedroom. This is where me and my husband sleep. So the other best bedroom is basically the guest bedroom. And if you look around, you'll see it has influences from, it is a little French, it's a little British, 2 design styles that I really enjoy. The paneling on the wall is French, and even the lights are very French cafe inspired. But if you come towards this side and if you see this is again like one of my favorite pieces of furniture. This is very British. The gingham, the check that you see here, it's like one of my favorite prints. And when we made this sofa, we actually sourced this fabric ourselves. We went to Nehru Place and we kept on looking. The moment I saw this, I was like, this is my fabric for my pet grandfather's sofa. That's how it came about. And this lamp again here gives a very nice French touch to the whole room. This is my big dresser, and I'm very fond of my perfumes, so I wanted a good display for all of them. So that's why you can see lots of my makeup products, my perfumes, a little bit of my jewelry all displayed here. Again, I love my artworks, so I try to include them wherever possible. That's how I feel like this is a very nice aesthetic dresser, and it's amazing to wake up and have this view right in front of you. Welcome to my kitchen. The favorite part about my kitchen is the fact that it actually overlooks the view outside. So it's a lot of fun making stuff here. I don't cook very often, but when I do, I really enjoy working on this particular slab, looking towards the outside view. So the other design elements in my kitchen, basically this is my tiny crockery table, which I really like. And it's actually hand painted by me and my husband. We took on this as a weekend project. One of the Saturdays we bought a thing like it was in tatters. We bought this from Amar Colony Market. We bought paint and we painted this peach, which is like one of my favorite colors. So I really enjoy using this as my crockery table. Over this side, if you see, we've tried to do a semi-modular setup. Again, this was something we made with our carpenter. We tried to do a modular yet a natural look for the kitchen, for the oven, and for the microwave inside. This is again like one of my favorite parts about the kitchen is all these magnets that you can see on the fridge. So these are all the places that we've been to. We make it a point to get lots of magnets wherever we travel so that it becomes like my fridge is like another memory wall for the both of us. Now we're going to walk out and I'm going to take you to another room. So this is the exit way to my kitchen. So from the kitchen, we again come to the entrance of the house, and if you come along with me, so I'm going to take you to my second bedroom now, which is right here. This is our guest bedroom, and the best part about this room is the color palette that we've chosen. It's very evergreen. It's very neutral. So if you're someone who doesn't like too much of color, I feel like the gray and beige combination is perfect because it adds the right amount of design and character to the room. Again, you can see French paneling on the walls, which I really enjoy in the bedroom. The other feature here is my Roman blinds, and I remember the struggle that I had to go through to get these made from our curtains guy because they hadn't heard of a scalloped edged curtain. So it took us a lot of effort to get him to make this. We sourced this fabric again from Nehru Place. I was very keen on stripes. So the yellow and white stripes complement the grey and beige of the walls very well. If you see here on either side of the two walls, this particular photograph we took when we traveled to Greece, and then we decided to kind of frame it and put it here. So it becomes like a everlasting memory for us. The other thing about this bedroom is, so we don't have a separate study area. Since it's just a 2-bedroom, 2 BHK flat, we decided to carve out this little niche as our study cum office. I mean, this came into use, especially came into use during COVID when we were working from home. We made this like a working desk. This is where we sit and work. The painting that you see here, the frame here, again, this is something that we created on Photoshop. If you know how to use Photoshop, it's pretty simple. You can use vectors and you can come up with something like this. The lamp here, I feel like it adds a very nice ambience to the whole setup. And again, you can see different colors here, like this green color is, I really like this green color, and we painted this ourselves. We bought a used table, and when we did this on our own, we like kind of refurbished it and painted it and made it into our working and study desk. Thank you for coming to my home. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and I hope you got some inspiration for your own home as well. Before we go, please don't forget to subscribe to the LBB Homely newsletter. Thank you.